38 Spesh really said enough is enough and dropped one of the wildest surprises of the summer. Y'all remember everybody in the comments begging this man to stop rapping on podcasts and actually get in the booth? Well, congratulations, because y'all got exactly what you asked for, and now half of hip-hop Twitter is regretting it. The record is called Fool's Mate, and on paper this was supposed to be a Jadakiss record. That's how the smoke started. But somewhere in the mix, Jim Jones caught a stray, his name got involved, and now we got a whole different situation on our hands. What was supposed to be a one-on-one thing turned into 38 Spesh going bar for bar at two different New York legends at the same time. Right off the top, you can tell this is that gritty, no-frills New York sound. No radio polish, no crossover attempt, just raw bars over a grimy beat. And Spesh doesn't waste any time. He's throwing digs about relationships, about jail stories, about who's really still in the streets and who's just talking about it now. Some of it lands clean. Some of it, you're sitting there like, wait, is that even true? And that's the thing about diss records, y'all. It doesn't always have to be factual. It just has to sting. In the battle rap world, exaggeration is part of the sport. Now here's where it gets personal. Spesh brings up the airport incident where Jim Jones got jumped, and he twists the narrative around it, mocking how it went down instead of showing any sympathy. That's the kind of line that's built to go viral, whether people agree with it or not. Then he keeps circling back to Jim Jones, and this is where people started raising eyebrows, because Jim wasn't even supposed to be in this fight originally. There's a stretch in the middle where Spesh starts stacking wordplay, and honestly the flow gets a little repetitive. He leans on the same rhyme pattern more than once, circling back to Jim Jones with lines that feel like he built the whole verse just to set up that one punchline.
Hold up, yo Jim, I got a bone to pick. That's some whole shit worried about how another nigga clothes fit. With your house on the foreclosed list. You lost your crib in '06, and this nigga still homesick. What I really don't get, you wanna be a street nigga so bad that you got Alpo old bitch? But Poe says she don't blow dick. Poe says she don't blow dick. Man, this nigga talking like a boss but ain't giving out no jobs. Nigga, you can't even go home and get a blowjob. Before you made cash off rap, what was your job? Jim's story faker than the one fat Joe robbed. And your broad face type valid. Without that body work, that bitch would be shaped like Khaled. Better replace them steaks for some late night salads. No matter how much you hate, you can't take my talent. You fucking with a real man with steel hands. I took kilograms and build brands. Got a flow that could fill stands. And the only reason Kiss eating, cause he Fat Joe little mans. And since y'all went and got that hook from Stove Dog, I just might go in the back and hook Stove Dog. Kiss, you'll never be your own boss. And only a bitch ass nigga record phone calls. Trust.
It's clever, but it's not the sharpest writing on the track, and that's worth pointing out instead of pretending every bar is a knockout. Then things get even messier when Spesh brings Alpo into it, dragging old rumors about Chrissy into the mix. That line hit different because it wasn't really about bars anymore. It was about digging up old drama just to get a reaction. Some fans loved the chaos, some felt like it crossed into territory that had nothing to do with the actual beef. By the time the record wraps up, Spesh is talking about turning down steak for salads, staying disciplined, staying sharp, closing it out on a "you can't touch my talent" note. Solid closer, but the flow throughout still feels like it's stuck in an older era of rap, not quite matching the energy of the bars themselves. Now the internet's reacting the way the internet always reacts. Jadakiss's son, J1, hopped on Twitter and flat out called the record garbage. No filter, no sugarcoating. Meanwhile, Fat Joe's name got pulled into the conversation too, with word going around that Spesh isn't backing down even after warnings about backlash. Spesh responded the only way Spesh responds, by posting, "Make way for the bad guys," like he's daring somebody to step up. So where does that leave things? Jadakiss already clapped back a little, but nobody's really treating this like a real war.
gotta search for me. Few entrees, but all of y'all deserve to me. Can't get it first, you ain't even worth the fee. Worst nightmare, I bet it ain't worse than me. The last to know, but always be the first to see. Cause my niggas will put you in the earth for free. Promote your merch, put you on a shirt for free. Work the booth, before I used to work the keys. Switch the pills, and I had to work the trees. As far as the bars, niggas know I'm Hercules. Everybody get it, it ain't never hurt to squeeze. I like to rock fly jewelry and purchase weed. As soon as my pupils dilate, I annihilate. I ain't the type to wait around for you to violate. Nah, that's why the streets still love me. I medicate your mouth so you don't speak ill of me.
More like a fun underground moment for the New York summer. And Jim Jones, the man who wasn't even supposed to be part of this, he's got a decision to make. Does he stay quiet and let it ride, or does he step in the booth and set the record straight? Grading this one, the writing has some real clever moments, but the flow drags it down a little, so this is landing right around a 6 out of 10 for me. Y'all tell me where you land. Is Fool's Mate a certified diss record classic, or is 38 Spesh just riding the wave? Drop your rating in the comments. Let me know who you think responds first, and if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe because this story is not done yet.
Hey yo, every day I wake I got new hate. These niggas ride dick so much, they got a due date. Rappers too fake, frontin' they have to move weight. You joined the gang at 30 something, that was too late. You think 38 give a fuck what a rap dude make? They had wagyu on their plates, we had Q steaks. Niggas only care about views and how they shoes lace. You had a baby by a bum bitch, that's a fool's mate.
So Jim, I don't see two white men jumping Spesh and he falling down the escalator in the airport. Niggas is cooking him and he's telling the cops, no, they jumped me, they attacked me. Spesh ain't doing none of that. I don't see Spesh running at the rucker and all that. You know, this is respectful shit. I don't see Spesh didn't have these kind of issues because he moves honorable.
Hey yo, I came to talk to these kids on some grown shit. Follow no man, do your own shit, but please make sure you own shit. Don't have a lot of chains with no cribs or some Jim Jones shit. Yo Jim, I got a bone to pick. That's some whole shit talking about how another nigga clothes fit. When your house on the foreclosed list, he lost his crib in 06 and this nigga still homesick. What I really don't get, you wanna be a street nigga so bad that you got Alpo, old bitch, but Poe said she don't blow dick. What? Poe said she don't blow dick. Man, this nigga talking like a boss, but ain't giving out no jobs. Nigga, you can't even go home and get a blowjob. Before you made cash off rap, what was your job? Jim's story faker than the one fat Joe Rob. And yo broad face type valid. Without that body work, that bitch would be shaped like Khaled. Better replace some steaks for some late night salads. No matter how much you hate, you can't take my talent. You're talking to a real man with skilled hands. I took kilograms and build brands. Got a flow that'll fill stands. Only reason Kiss eating cause he fat Joe, lil' mans. Fool's mate. Fool's mate. Fool's mate.